here?
I've been concerned lately. My friends and colleagues from the swamp, from the pits of the soul, are becoming a bit embarrassed by our slimy appearance, our distorted sense of reality. Police will be issuing on-the-spot fines for swearing. Guttermouth might have a hard time in polite company. Geese are shivering, lamenting microcosms of one's genitalia or some petty reflection on one's journey of self-discovery, or even worse, how one day the mirror said, "You ain't the prettiest of them all," and Narcissus wrote back a sordid little play about how this impacted on your minuscule life. While outside the window, preachers and mullahs scream their prophecies, while in the distance bombs rain down from smoky skies. Geese sing in praise of Guttermouth and cockroach artists, cleaning the crumbs from cultural diversities and other buzzworded marketing fads. From the servants of public sentimentalists, those compliant smugnatists, self-proclaimed purveyors of good taste. Think about the happy times my mother used to say. But the song is also a lament. A lament for the loss of the artist in the room where Bob Dylan's Mr. Jones becomes the only artist standing. Knows something is happening here, but he don't know what it is. I spit at Mr. Jones in a defiant act against postmodernists who elevate gibberish above this so eloquent deliberation. Back to the swamp he chides, jumping from the window opened by Kyle Sanderlands, who decries the buffoon as having no talent. No wonder his friends and colleagues are embarrassed. Only Bob Hawke acknowledges him while Kevin Rudd shakes his head in agreement with Johnny. Everybody knows. The dice are loaded. He cries. Everybody knows. The good guys lost. The journalists, once known as reporters, wave their fingers at Hawke. No one like you will ever be a politician again, let alone Prime Minister. We got so much dirt on you and others who might contemplate your journey. He picks up Clinton's abandoned cigar and gives it to Hawke to have a puff. As blindfolded theatre artists, writers and producers play self-discovery games in a nearby park, perhaps to disguise their embarrassment. Where can you hide a shadow around here? What are we? In a dream. There is only life. In life, there is only a dream. In a grave, there is evidence of living, but in a womb, there is potential death. That is right. I am the geese astray upon your bed, the geese astray upon your head. What? Isn't it obvious?
We don't understand what you were saying.
Why? Aren't I clear? Words are the bindings of sludge, turning the waste products of intelligence into ossified casings, little bricks stacked up into solidified walls that encase our psyches. Words binding the soul, all observation, all experience, all life into unyielding prisons, little prisons. Solitary confinements, high walls that stop the light of the world shining into our conception.
I know you.
Of course you do, but you deny me. You only know the words. Your words. Their words.
You destroy my words.
Am I overstating my case here? Words can also be keys, bombs, acid, disease, accident, and thought. Or thoughts. Seemingly random thoughts, products of dream, and thus living. Best words point to what cannot be said, what cannot be ossified in your minuscule mind, your desire to control, your lust to destroy. Best words are tendencies, torrential, gushing, incinerating, prompting, attracting, but never defining. Do you love me? Do you love? If you can speak it, then you cannot love. No love can be spoken, only deceit, spoken, or delusion spoken, sincerely spoken, or illusion spoken. Illusions born of biological conceit, birthing one's desires, transfigured into feeling, transferred into words without flesh, soon to be discovered, and so we can say, I once loved. I once loved. I was once deceived by my biological conceit, more likely.
No.
No?
Indeed.
Deceive you?
Accused.
Armies waltzing upon your face, perhaps they think you're the human race. Well, what do you think?
I think there's grease straight upon my head.
Nightmare dreams have all but fled. Simon, it's not what's in your head that counts. The point is, that isn't what defines you. What defines you is what is in others. What part of you, what aspect of you are in others? The touch, the shape, the sound of you, your pain, suffering, joy, laughter, humor, acts, echoing in the lives of others. You see, Simon, we become the myth of others. We become each other's mythic creature for good or bad, and you have no control over that. Your mythic status in others, no words to buffer, no shield, just as others live in you more real than they know, more true than anything they can imagine in you, Simon. So you tell me, do you love? Have you ever loved? It is rhetorical because you cannot know, only others can know, only others can answer. Now, what do you want of me? Shall I eat through your innards, your liver, your heart, or